Maddie, obviously today, you celebrating the seniors, you being a senior yourself. Just talk about what it's kind of meant for you to be a Bulldog.
I mean, it's just meant the world to me. I mean, this has been my home for 4 years, and I'm actually staying another year, so I'm super excited about that. But it's family. Like, I get to be with my family every single day, and I get to do the thing that I love, and it's just amazing, and I love it here.
About midway through that first half, the penalty, they earned it in the box. You made a really, really good save. What were you seeing from them? I don't know if they gave anything away to allow, give you a better opportunity to get
a little bit. She opened her hips a bit, and so I knew it was going to go across my body. So I kind of just had to commit, and I was like, if I miss, I miss. But if I save it, I save it. I mean, PKs are like 80%. The field player makes it, 20% the goalkeeper saves it. So I just stuck with what way I went, and then worked out in the end.
Monroe's undefeated team coming in. What's it like to get a shutout in the game?
I mean, it's really huge. I mean, we've been giving up some late goals the past couple of games, so I think it's just a kind of a relief to finally say we've completed a game and we finished it out. And so I think we're just going to continue to build off this, especially going to SEC play.
And speaking of Coach Armstrong, he mentioned your resilience and going through that injury late last year. Can you kind of talk about that and getting back on the pitch and being healthy this year?
Yeah, I think that injury gave me a new perspective that I get to play soccer. It's not something I have to do. It's something I get to play, and a lot of people aren't fortunate enough to be able to play at a D1 level. And so I go in each day just with a grateful heart and kind of just have that as my mindset that I get to play this game, and it's a beautiful game, and I get to glorify God doing it. And so that injury kind of was good because it helped me fix my perspective, and I'm able to attack this year with a new mentality.
And as you guys open SEC play Friday against Auburn, the leader of this team, what's your kind of message to the team important?
I say conference play, it's a new slate. Let's start out, we're 0-0-0. Like, let's start strong and just attack it with full force. Like, we're a great team when we just calm down, we play our game. And so I think just recognizing it doesn't matter what opponent we play, we just have to play our game and then we'll be good.
Now that non-conference play is over, you guys went 5-1-2. How would you assess it, or just how everything went from your perspective?
I think non-conference was huge for us, like going 5-1-2, only having one loss against a great Iowa team who went on to beat more people. I think it's really good. We're in a great spot to start SEC conference play, and so I think we can only go up from here, honestly.
Well, you take that shot. It was off the mark at first, then you came back, right back, and didn't let you stop trying.
Yeah. It was honestly a really great feeling. We have kind of been struggling to put them in a little bit. I think we had like 20-ish shots, and only one of them went in. But a win is a win, a goal is a goal, and we'll keep working.
I'm sure that having as many shots as you guys did, being only able to get one goal is not necessarily what you guys wanted, but talk more about that offensive pressure that you guys were trying to put on ULM this entire game.
Yeah, so I would have to say one of our game plans that we talked about was, turn and run at them, get shots off, and I feel like we did do just that. Their keeper made some incredible saves, I have to say, and I'm just glad we didn't let that stop us, let us put our head down. We didn't do that. We kept working and kept trying for it, and eventually got one off and then kept them from scoring. So
now that non-conference play is over, how would you assess it from the offensive attacking side of things?
Yeah, so I think that we haven't necessarily been able to get off as many goals as we would hope to, or that we've been working for, that we think we're gonna get. But we're definitely getting there, and every game is another practice for a conference game coming up next week, so we will get there.
The win today, you guys had a lot of pressure on them on their third of the field, a lot of shots, a lot of chances. Just talk about what you saw from your perspective, especially in the second half, because it seemed like things really picked up then.
Yeah, for sure. I think the whole thing that we want to start doing is like putting the full 90 together. So I feel like in second half, like we've been great throughout the season. It's going to be finding how we can bring that same energy in the first half. But yeah, definitely I feel like second half we had our attacking players running at them a little bit more. We have a lot of pace up front. Maggie, Zoe Main, Kennedy White, Aitana's pretty fast, but we have some really quality forwards just getting the ball, letting them do their thing. But yeah, going forward, just trying to get them going to goal a little bit more.
A 1-0 win, I guess I'll do it. But just talk about, the right time. Maggie, she was denied there at the start of the second half, but she kept on trying. That's a part of a good player. Is if you fail one time, you come back.
Yeah, all credit to ULM. I thought they were great today. You know, they gave us a lot of problems. I felt we came out sluggish, lethargic. You know, I don't know, it was the heat of the day. Senior day got to us a little bit. Thought the game plan was good. Just felt like we were just second to a lot of things. You know, started the first half slowly. Maddie makes a great save on the PK. We're going at half time. You know, Maddie makes another good save, to be honest. You know, so 2 big saves, and we kind of told the team, you know, Maddie's giving us a second chance here. So what are we going to do about it? And we kind of challenged the girls to say, you know, stop looking around for somebody else to do something. Like, try and do something yourself. I'm really proud of them second half. You know, their goalkeeper made 2 unbelievable saves. Maggie comes up big in a great play, typical Maggie Wadsworth goal. So, you know, right now as you finish a non-conference slate on a Sunday, senior day, hot day, it's about getting the win. You know, it's finding a way. It doesn't have to be pretty all the time, and it certainly wasn't today. You know, we've got to do a lot of soul searching to be better for SEC play, but proud of the girls for sticking with it, finding a way to win, scoring 1 more goal than the opposition. At the end of the day, we'll take it, and now we'll look forward to good old SEC play.
Coach, I know you put a big emphasis throughout this non-conference slate about just continuing offensive pressure and attacking, getting shots, getting balls in the box, whatever it might be. I know you guys only scored 1 goal today, but can you talk more about how much better you guys were able to execute in that second half?
Yeah, I think I obviously haven't watched the game back yet, but I felt like we got a lot of good crosses in on the second half. I know Alana went close on a header. Keeper made a great save from Maggie Wadsworth. There was somebody at Itana, she made a great save from her. So I felt we did a much better job in the second half of getting the ball wide, getting balls into the box, getting numbers in the box, getting on the end of it. And, you know, just here and there, we maybe got a little bit unlucky. But as long as we're creating chances, that's what the main thing is at this moment in time. Played a bunch of different forwards, you know, so that's always nice to show that depth there still. So overall, I was proud of the attacking side of things, particularly in the second half.
Speaking of senior day, can you kind of talk about what these seniors mean to this program?
Yeah, I mean, you got Macy Hodge and Taylor James that have been here almost since the minute that we got here, and you know, just unbelievable characters on and off the field. Left the jersey in a better place, and I don't want to get emotional. I can't say enough about those two for what they've done for this program, this team, for us as a coaching staff personally, and they're irreplaceable. You know, and then you've got Kennedy, obviously, that came in as a transfer. You got Taylor Thames that came in as a transfer, and Megan Day. You know, big time players that have come in, and it takes a special person to just settle in straight away. And all 3 of those ladies settled in right away with the group we've got, and have, you know, done great on and off the field for us as well. So we're going to miss all 5 of them. Excited to see what they're going to do in the future. You know, it's one of those things in the job. You know, you're proud of them, but you're sad to see them go. Feel like you're just getting the best version of them. But no, all 5 have been unbelievable, and we're proud to call them Bulldogs.
And I noticed the West End sign down there. You know, you guys open SEC play Friday. What's the message to the students?
Yeah, perfect timing, right? Yeah. We put the West End sign just for them. So, yeah, we've got a really good Auburn team coming in. SEC play, night game, Friday. You know, what better way to start the weekend? I think we play football against LSU the next day, so should be a lot of people in town. We'd love to get the community here. We'd love to get, you know, the student body here, the Greek life, everybody, you know, and get those cowbells ringing. It's a special place when we do that. I thought we had another great crowd today for a Sunday. You know, they stayed with it despite the weather and maybe not the best of performances. So if we can get as many people out on Friday for that kickoff against Auburn, it should be a really good night.
Coach, you talked about Maddie a little bit earlier, the penalty save, and you know, a number of other good saves in the match. I think you guys have only conceded 3 goals so far in non-conference play. So, you know, obviously Maddie's had a big part of that. Just talk about her performance today and just how she's looked so far in non-conference play.
She wins us games. You know, she won us the game today. She makes that penalty save. She makes that other save. I think it was 5 minutes before half time. You know, you go in 1-0 down or even 2-0 down. That's a big uphill battle to climb from there. So, you know, special players come up at big moments, you know, and she came up big time today, not just in the first half, you know, the distribution in the second half. I think she made a good save from a cross that she had to scramble in a crowded penalty box. So Maddie Anderson, you know, helped win the game today for us, and that's what big time players do. So really proud of her.
And you guys closing out non-conference play 5-1-2. How would you assess it overall from your perspective?
It's crazy. I think every team we've played, apart from Miami, I think came in unbeaten. You know, Grand Canyon, first game of the season, but Arizona State were unbeaten coming into it. Then you had FIU unbeaten coming into it. You had Iowa unbeaten coming into it. You had South Alabama unbeaten coming into it. ULM unbeaten coming into it. So I don't know if you can get a better non-conference slate than that. You know, we've played different types of teams, and we've, you know, had to answer lots of different things that have been thrown our way. But couldn't be more proud of you know, the team for sticking through a really tough non-conference schedule. Now we turn the page and get ready for conference.